All right, here we have a Whelen or whatever you want to call them. This is the light bar that was on my Ford. Just figured I'd show it to do a comparison to the other two. It's not really a good comparison because the other ones were 30-inch light bars, and this one's only like a 15. But price-wise, this light bar here is almost $300. So this has 6 modules in it. It's magnet and suction cup. These suction cups are damn good. This light's never come off of the vehicle. So let's go ahead and just show you brightness comparison here. Got the lights off. This light is pretty bright for such a small little light. It has a ton of flash patterns. I just didn't really care for the flash patterns. And let's see. I don't believe this one would hold it. Okay, so it does hold its pattern, I guess. But it wouldn't hold its pattern on the truck for some reason. Well, look how dim that. Anyway, we'll go through. This thing has a ton of flash patterns. The first one it cycles through all of its things, but most of the flash patterns that it had were eye-catching, but they're friggin' strobe shit, and there's just not really a need for that much strobe action. I just want like a subtle flash pattern on the truck, something like this, so basically every time you'd shut the light off on the truck, it would start back over on this position where it would cycle through all these. And then if you want to get it off of the multiple, I'm just letting you guys see the flash patterns. That you can still buy these. This is $250. I think they have them on eBay. It's just a mini light bar. You can see how bright that thing is. It's brighter than that one that was on that I got off of Amazon, which I made a video on. It's not as bright as the LED Outfitters one. Obviously, the LED Light Fitters one is 3 times as many light bars in there. These have 3 ions in them, and the other one has 6 in each section. But so this light bar is $250. This is a Whelen. I don't know the model. It's all worn off on the side and stuff. But those are the flash patterns. It's definitely a nice light. This thing's been up there for a long time. It's starting to fade a little bit on the cover, but you can see how many obnoxious flash patterns this thing has. There's like 3 that are not as crazy, but you have to go through all, there's like 20 or 30 flash patterns on this thing, and you have to go through all of them. When it was hooked up to the truck, it had a switch in it to get to one of the non-annoying ones that just piss people off because they're blinding when you're parked loading stuff up. But you can see, look at that. That's flashing so fast the camera wasn't even picking it up, I don't think. So that's that. Just let it run through the rest of its patterns here. I told you there was a lot. Yeah, it was a nice light bar, super bright. Just, I didn't really like the way that it looked, and I didn't like the, it didn't hold its pattern in the truck. I don't know why it holds. Oh, you know why it's holding its pattern now? Because I put this on it, which is from the other light bar. I just wired it up so that I could plug it in and show it to you guys. I don't know if it's gone through all its patterns or not. I lost track. But anyway, it does have a pattern changer. On, off. But yeah, it holds its pattern now when it's on. When it has its... I'll show you what I did. Holds its pattern now that it's got this hooked on with the actual pattern changer. So in the Ford, it had a separate button, which is maybe that's what the problem was. Had a separate button for the pattern changer. I don't know. The other light bar holds its pattern. I'll do a video on that showing how that's installed real quick, and go from there. All right, thanks for watching, everyone. Hope this helps you make your decision on light bars. Whelen makes some really good stuff, but I couldn't afford one of their bigger light bars. They're outrageous. And the LED Outfitters one is also made in America, same as Whelen, so Whelen Engineering there. And it had some decently strong magnets on it. I like the suction cup better, but you got to do what you got to do, so.